This channel is supported by TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses. It's Christmas morning, so I wanted to share with you this little tone that I put together for the HX Stomp using the litigator and a Prince of Tone sort of thing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the channel over the kind of last few days, few years, whatever you've been doing. I hope there's some kind of useful stuff in here for you and it's not an entire waste of your time. And yeah, let's enjoy playing this tone something. I think I was going to ask the question, like, are my presets actually getting better? And the main thing that's changing is that I'm using the new kind of cabs instead of stock cabs, as in the old ones. And I think the answer when I just compared them quickly was, well, definitely yes. So I don't know if you feel the same way. Again, if you want to grab my presets, you can use the Gumroad link. You don't need to keep doing that, but if you do that once, that sort of helps me keep things going. And I'll catch you in another video soon. Cheers. Okay, so yeah, no days off. It's all about enjoying playing some guitar in it. Christmas, that's what it's all about. Right, so this preset, initially, when I first did it, I think it was around the time that I had a Carriotone OTS, and I think I was also borrowing my friend Gary's, Fender make that kind of reverb tank. I think that is where this originally came from. Now, what I've done with this preset is just change out the cab, and as a result, it means that we can do some other things, and I also change a couple of things up. So what we're doing, split A-B, so this stuff here is on the B path, and we want to route 60% to the top, if that makes sense. Then I've got a Studio Tube Pre on this channel, Gain 5.4, polarity normal, low cut off, high cut at 4.2, level at 6.2, line sensitivity. Okay, so it's a bit of a weird preset. This 63 spring. This is the reverb that I got closest sounding to that thing. 8.4 decay, 61 milliseconds, and high cut, low cut all the way off, mix at 100%. Then going into a parametric EQ, which is bringing the mids down at 563, Q of 2 by minus 1.9, and the high frequency is being boosted 5.4, high Q at 5.2 and plus 7.6 gain, and then a high cut down at 14.5 kilohertz. Then it's going into a harmonic tremolo, because what I noticed with that spring is that there was quite a lot of kind of flappiness to it, and I thought we could emulate that sort of with a tremolo. 7 hertz, intensity 1.6, sine wave, and 50% duty cycle. I think that's probably all stock settings. Okay. Then I've got the B level, which changes when I get the drive cooking a bit. So this snapshot 2 is the drive, the main drive. I started off on snapshot 1, which has a bit less gain, but I brought it down minus 21.1 so it doesn't get overwhelming, because this drive is after the reverb, sort of like plugging a reverb into an amp, which I was doing because that reverb went in front of my amps. Okay, then we've got the air apparent, which is sometimes on. So the normal settings are 5 gain, 5 tone, presence off, OD, higher. And then for the higher gain tone, I go to distortion mode, and I think I take the gain up to 8.4. Okay, then what have we got here? We've got the Line 6 litigator, which is kind of Ben Adrian's imaginings of what he might do to get somewhere close to a 2-rock Dumble type tone with a Fender circuit, not really based on anything in real life, but kind of conceptualized. 3.4 drive, bass at 6, mids at 7, treble at 3, presence off, channel volume at 9.4, master at 6.1, sag at 6.7, and then those settings. Okay, and then I guess here's the moment of truth. Let me just clear this block a sec just to show you. So here's what it is like at the moment. And before with the old cabs. So they are definitely quieter as well, I think. The old cabs. New ones, I just find it's a bit easier to dial in. They can be a bit more beefy if needed. Although clearly I'm using different cabs now. So I think I started off with different stuff to this, but anyway, it's sounding good for me. So 1x12 Cali EXT, the Mic 30 cap edge, I got at 12, and then the 1x12 Cali extension, then the 1x10 US Princess, 67 condenser, 6.3, distance 2, and angle at 4.5. That seemed to work quite well. I was aiming to have the same cabs as before, which would have been something like this, I think. Bring it in a bit closer. I think it would have been this sort of thing. Something like that maybe, which would have... And then when we get more gain. But these slightly beefier cabs quite like the mids of that one. So yeah, maybe I think generally that 1x10 US Princess tends to be quite a cool little cab. So maybe try pairing that with some of the others. The other benefit of this 3.5 stuff is that I then had enough DSP to run this boy here. So this is the transistor tape, but you could run pretty much any other delay as well. So, or instead of. So this is transistor tape. I've just got it stock settings, I think, but taking the scale to 66% and the mix 22 and the headroom up to 12. But as I say, you could, if you wanted to, use any of the other delays. You could use your Elephant Man, you could use Bucket Brigade. I think, could you use Crisscross? Possibly not Crisscross. not heliosphere. You could use crisscross. So yeah, plenty of good stuff in there. But I was finding that just instantly satisfying. So snapshot 1 is kind of the mid-gain Prince tone, but with the full reverb. Got a lovely kind of well, quite bold kind of mid frequency. So let me know if you want me to drop that into the folder. I hope that could get you a little bit of fun if you can get a chance to play some guitar on Christmas Day. Have fun with your families. If you're not with a family member, then have some fun by yourself. Yeah, cheers for watching the channel, and I'll catch you in another video soon. Bye.